What's up everyone? Today I'll be sharing my low calorie, high protein ice cream recipe, which helped me lose 50 pounds of fat in my most recent fat loss phase. I was able to eat ice creams every single night and it didn't even feel like I was dieting. With under 150 calories per pint and 25 grams of protein. If you're like me and you have a sweet tooth and you still want to be in a calorie deficit and hit your protein goals, this recipe is for you, and it tastes phenomenal. Okay, so here's what you'll need for this recipe. Now, I've got my Ninja Creamy Ice Cream pint here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this pint up with water until it reaches a max fill line. So as you guys can now see, the water is filled up to the max fill line, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a scale and make sure we weigh this out correctly as well. When it comes to tracking calories and protein, we gotta weigh out everything just to make sure the calories and the protein is accurate. Okay, let's start off with ingredient number one. We'll start off with the protein powder. Now, when it comes to protein powder, I like using Muscle Nation's cookies and cream custard protein powder. This protein powder has custard into the blend as well. It will turn out nice and creamy like a proper ice cream. So we've got Muscle Nation's cookies and cream. And then another favorite of mine is also Muscle Nation's custard vanilla casein protein powder. So both of these options here are great. These are my two go-to flavors. Like I mentioned, they've both got the custard in the protein powder. So when you add it to the water, it will blend together and the ice creams will turn out nice and creamy. Now, alternatively, if you guys do want to use another protein powder, you guys can use any protein powder that you like. This one here doesn't have any custard in it. So what I would recommend doing is using the protein powder like usual. So any protein powder, and then also adding in some light custard mix to it as well. Just 9 grams of this alongside the protein powder. And that will have the same effect that these Muscle Nation custard protein powders have. Okay, so I go with 40 grams of protein powder, which is 142 calories, and 25 grams of protein. So I'll pop this in real quick. Alright, that's 40 grams there on the scale of protein powder. Alright, so the next ingredient is stevia, and we're just gonna go with 10 grams of stevia. Now this is gonna give the ice cream a really sweet and a really nice taste as well. And then we're also gonna go with a dash of table salt as well. And that's the recipe. It's got 3 ingredients with the protein powder, the stevia, and the salt. Alright, now I've got my mixer here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna mix this all together, just so the ice cream blend becomes frozen. So just make sure you give it a nice mix. Yep, that's done now. And now we'll pop it into the freezer. Now leave that into the freezer for around 24 hours. These pints here were from the day before, and so they're already frozen. So this is how the pint will turn out. So that's how the pint looks after being frozen in the freezer for 24 hours. Now once a pint is frozen and ready to go, now I pop up into the Ninja Creamy on the light ice cream setting. And then once it's finished, then I re-spin it on the light ice cream setting once again. So 2 spins, 1 full spin on the light ice cream option, and then 1 re-spin on the light ice cream option. And then the pint's ready to go. I'll pop up some videos on the screen of how these ice creams turn out, and they're extra creamy, extra delicious, and they make dieting so much easier. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys now have an ice cream option while dieting. Like I mentioned, under 150 calories per pint of ice cream with 25 grams of protein. You really can't go wrong with these ice creams. Follow for more fat loss tips, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.